As a teacher, we are always interested in what our students know and do not know. And while that is no different when our students are solving problems, we do have to keep in mind that right answers are not necessarily the only aspect of student work that is important. We must also make sure we focus on how the problem was solved or the process. The following are suggestions on dealing with student answers during problem-solving lessons. Students' work should always be shared during a lesson. There are several ways this can be done. First, as students work in their small groups or with their partners, they should be sharing aloud as well as sharing what they are journaling. At this point, it is a teacher's job to serve as a facilitator, meaning a person who guides the students as she eavesdrops on conversations. Before the conclusion of the lesson, several students or groups of students should share their thinking with the entire group. Teachers should not feel that everyone has to share during every lesson. Also, the ones who share might be picked completely at random, or the teacher might pre-pick simply because she saw that certain children solved the problem in different ways and wants this to be shown whole group. It is important to keep the environment warm and friendly, not embarrassing students because of their strategies or answers. As a teacher models this over time, students will learn the concept of accepting all methods of work. Let's talk for a moment about wrong answers. Wrong answers will happen in a problem-solving classroom. As Marilyn Burns would say, if the students never get wrong answers, they would probably be in the next grade. Wrong answers are opportunities to learn, and teachers and students should see them in that light. It is acceptable for students to share wrong answers. It allows for wonderful discussions in your classroom, even at the very youngest level of learners. And if by chance no student picks up on the fact that an answer is wrong, that's where you step in and ask the class, what do you think about that answer? It should always be the teacher's role to guide and push, but not give all the answers. When thinking about student answers, the teacher should always look for progress. Do not be discouraged because several students did not come up with the correct answer. Instead, be encouraged as you see students using strategies they learned from each other or when they realize there is more than one way to solve a problem. I love the idea of reusing a problem several weeks in a row but changing the numbers in order to make it a new problem. By doing this, students are able to pull from past experiences they've had but use it in a new situation.